Renting an apartment in Bangkok has almost nothing to do with renting back home. And if you show up with your home country logic, you'll most likely overpay. I've been apartment hunting myself multiple times. I currently live in a 150 square meter apartment in Phrom Phong. You can actually watch the full tour on my YouTube channel. But in this video, I will be breaking down how renting in Bangkok actually works, what to watch out for, and also the honest truth that most people won't tell you. Let's start off with the game. First time when I was living in Bangkok, my brain was completely broken because all of a sudden I didn't have to apply and hope that the landlord actually picked me. All of a sudden I didn't have to wait in line for months waiting and hoping that I get the apartment, or all of a sudden I didn't have to prove that I was making 4x the rent in monthly earnings. In Bangkok, it works completely different. The whole system is run by agents. And the best part, the agents are paid by the landlord. So you can just have an agent work for you and find your apartment, and it doesn't cost you a penny. Back home, apartment hunting is kind of like applying for a job. You dress nice, you're one of 50 applying for the same job, and you hope you get a chance to get the job, in this case apartment. In Bangkok, it's the other way around. You're the customer, you're walking inside of a marketplace, and you are the valuable person that maybe want to rent this condo, apartment or house. That's the great part of renting in Bangkok. So here's the actual process. You will start off by going to websites like DD Property or to Facebook groups and figure out which area, what type of apartment, and what the prices are for these specific apartments. Then you will get in touch with the agent responsible for renting out this apartment. And then you want to schedule viewings with this agent to actually go to these apartments physically. You never want to decide something based on the pictures alone, because I've seen a lot of listings which were completely fake, either great angles or the pictures were just completely outdated and the whole apartment looked completely differently. So you always want to make sure that you actually physically view the apartment before you sign anything, because most of the contracts are for 1 year plus. So you want to make sure that you actually like the apartment, and then it's like the pictures. So never base something of the pictures alone. And you will also find out that a lot of listings that you see online are actually not available. But this is just something you have to work through. Now, the foreigner price. The price you see on the listing is not the final price. You could see it as like the starting price. I know a lot of foreigners who lost thousands a year by not negotiating. Like, the landlord will most likely expect you to negotiate anyway. So always make sure to just negotiate through the agent with the landlords to always get yourself a better deal. Your leverage is the oversupply on condos in Bangkok, and every month a condo is empty will cost the landlord money. So you can always drop the price by like 5 to 15%. As of my personal experience, the same I've done with the condo I'm currently living in as well. So I would really try to negotiate, and if the landlord is not willing to negotiate on price, maybe you can negotiate on some other terms, like maybe instead of a 1 year lease you can do like a 6-month period. Maybe you can add like an extra cleaning round. Maybe you can add an upgrade of the current furniture. Always make sure to negotiate based on either price or terms in the contract, because trust me, you can always negotiate the price. And time will always help you, because there are so many condos. Don't fall in love with one condo, because your negotiation position will be gone. So I would really just be ready to walk away at any point, and then you will really get a great deal for your Bangkok condo. Now, the traps, and this is the part I don't see a lot of people cover. Most people don't get burned at the start of the contract, they get burned at the end. Ask foreigners or watch local Facebook groups and you will see people say the same thing. The landlord didn't return my deposit. The deposit here isn't like your security deposit at home where the law just protects you. A deposit here is kind of like lending a stranger money based on a handshake. Whether you see the money again is based on the contract and the evidence you have acquired at the start of the rent. So when you get inside of your condo, just make sure to make pictures with timestamps so you have everything clear. And at the end, if they want to keep a part of your deposit because of some things they say you have done, you can just show them the evidence. A standard here is that you pay 2 months of rent as your deposit and then 1 month, which is just your rent. This is normal. So everything outside of this, like more in deposit, always question it. And before you move in, make a video of everything, every scratch, every stain, everything you see inside of the condo, which is pre-existing, make sure to document it with timestamps so you always have proof that you weren't the one responsible for this damage if they want to keep a part of your deposit in return. And also good to know that your landlord is actually responsible for getting your TM30 registration. You will need this proof of address for your 90-day report or for banking, for example. So always make sure that you get your TM30 from your landlord because he is responsible. And to be honest, none of these things should take you more than an hour. Just ask your landlord for the TM30 registration, make the video whenever you go and start renting an apartment, and then you're safe. And that's basically the whole playbook of renting an apartment in Bangkok. The whole system is ran by agents. So really make sure to let them do the work and let them come to you with nice apartments and nice condos. And take your time. Don't fall in love with a condo because it will really ruin your negotiation position, and really time is on your side. There's a massive oversupply of condos in Bangkok. If you're curious to see my current 150 square meter apartment in Phrom Phong, then just click the video here. And if you want to see more about life abroad and business, make sure to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.